Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm only gonna be here just for a little piece. Well, almost. Just to tell y'all a little something that I done seen. And I am outside of the house. And I hate being outside the house. Whenever I do, my throat start cutting up because this pollen down here got the roads green and some parts yellow. It's just horrible down here in the Atlanta. Okay, well, anyway, let me tell y'all what happened. Some days ago, I had an opportunity to watch the Clark sister movie. And so, I mean, of course, we bound to the house. This is the first time I've been out, and I don't know how long, actually on the road. So I'm going to go get Shamako. Yeah, I gotta give it some masks and stuff that I done ordered. Finally came in. They weren't supposed to come in until next week. It's a very interesting that they went ahead and came in now. But anyway, I saw the Clark sister movie, and I want to tell you guys this for everyone that's thinking about maybe not watching it, maybe because you watched LarryReidLive and it was on this show that you found out that there was even a fifth Clark sister that we know is, the first Clark sister. I mean, this is what she called herself, and we're going to respect that, and we are going to agree with that because she is the first Clark sister. And I will give you one movie insight that comes up in the movie. Oh, you do not want to be nowhere but in front of Lifetime on tomorrow. It was at 10 o'clock? I think it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
no, 8 o'clock.
8, 7 Central.
8 o'clock on tomorrow night.
Eastern Standard Time.
7 Central. This movie is the best Lifetime biopic I saw. Now, let me say this. I'm a Clark sister fan. Been listening to them since I was a little boy. Me and my sister trying to sing this stuff. So maybe I'm a little biased, so that bias could be in there. But the acting was good, the storyline was good, and like I predicted, it is a Maddie Moss Clark movie, basically. You see some of the sisters struggle, but the main standout character is the girl that played Maddie Moss Clark. And all things connected to Maddie Moss Clark, including the girls, were the best parts of this movie. And also, you get to see, the 2% chance that Karen had that she sung about for about 15 years. That comes up in there. What else is going to come up in there? Oh, there's going to be a scene. If you have a black mom, thank you, Delaware. If you have I'm about to get off this line called Reid's going, no, I'm not going to tell the movie. Lisa. There's a scene in there if you have a black mom, and if you are a black mom, and your kids have grown up and maybe moved away, there's a scene in there where you are going to be weeping. You're probably going to have to pause and really catch yourself. Because I moved away from home from my black mom and dad. She got only one that got a mask on, got some sense. And there was something that went on. I was like, whoa. I had to take a minute. It was superb acting from these ladies that are playing these iconic characters. I expected it to be good because I'm a Clark sister fan, but this is good because it is good. If I was not a Clark sister fan and this movie, first of all, if it came on I want a Clark sister fan, I wouldn't be watching Lifetime, period. And I don't like little old stuff. I mean, I like action movies and fighting and killing and, maybe a movie with superpowers. But this movie was good because, Lord, That's that taco place. This movie is good because it is good. Now I'm gonna say this: hats off to Mary J. Blige, Missy Elliott. What's the other woman name?
Kelly Rowland.
Kelly Rowland.
She was a part.
No, she won't. It was Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott, Mary J. Blige, and Queen Latifah.
I'm talking about Kelly was helping promote the movie.
She ain't had nothing to do with it.
As well as Michelle Williams.
She ain't have a thing to do with it. But anyway, and so that was good. That was good. And then we also had I'm trying to think. I'm trying to get you excited about the movie, but okay. Hold on. That ain't do it. Didn't it open up? I don't know how to drive this car. Okay. So that was good. I'm trying to think of something else that's gonna really turn you on. Okay, of course the singing was exceptional. Is Larry Clark, which is Denise Clark's son in the movie. For a little piece, he is. Do they tell Denise's story? Now, this is the conversation that I'm going to have after it airs. I sent word to Denise at this point, because she done the 4 interviews with me, she doesn't want to, I perceive, I do not know, but I perceive that she possibly don't want to talk anymore. You know, I think the first time she talked in 40 years, and I think that's that. And I don't think she want to talk no more. But you know, that 4th interview got removed from my platform, so ain't nobody seen it in over a year, but I have it. So I'm probably going to run it after it air. I'm going to go live and then run it in my show. I'm going to talk first, and I'm going to talk about how I saw what they portrayed concerning Denise. Denise, without Denise's story being in this, it wouldn't have been that good. It wouldn't have been that good. And I don't know when they put that in there. I don't know when they put that in there about, you know, Leo's name was mentioned, Jackie's name was mentioned. You know, they're the 2 oldest children of Maddie Moss and her first marriage. We get to look into her marriage and the reason why they divorced.
You're telling too much.
I don't think I'm telling too much.
You never think you do, but you do.
I don't. First of all, I need you just ride and hide. Ride, hide.
I'm trying to help you.
No, you ain't helping me.
People in the comments saying you're saying too much.
I'm not saying too much. This is gonna get people to want to go watch the movie. So, and plus I think the parts of the movie they done show too much. What I think, they showed Twinkie get in the car. They showed the choir rehearsal scene, which she said, "You might." That girl was acting. And well, they showed something else too. I think they showed too much. They shouldn't show it all of that. They should have got some influence to talk about it, you know, that can get people hyped up. I'm trying to tell y'all, this movie is excellent. And you're gonna have about 2 spots in there to where you're gonna really feel that thing too. Now I'm gonna talk about, after the movie go off, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna be busy all day Saturday. I gotta do the Patreons with Bishop Jordan at 6 p.m. Saturday. Then watch the movie, then come live afterwards, and then run the 4th interview in that live. So I'm gonna do that all Saturday. I do have a problem. I'm gonna just say this and I'm gonna get on. I have a problem with the way that they portrayed Denise character. Now, every last one of them acted, but I do not. Somebody said, do they talk about Twinkie's ex-husband and son? Watch the movie. See how I do this? I tell a little piece over there, a little piece over there, don't tell everything. I have a problem. Let me repeat. I have a problem with the way. Now, first of all, the movie is good, so don't get me wrong. I'm glad for every part of the movie. Was that girl that wrote it and all them? Dr. Holly Carter, all them. It was wonderful. It's a great movie. But I don't like how they portrayed Denise. Now, let me say this, King Kong. Let me say this. I do know that when you're doing a biopic or a documentary and you're doing a true story, you have what you call, what I'm going to call in this moment, creators' privilege. So you can put a little extra on a spot or on a character that's probably a little bit beyond what the truth is. And maybe that's what they did, and they just chose to do that with Denise's character. What surprised me. Okay, so, but this here movie, and y'all know the BBW that done made me start looking at the Carrie, and I enjoyed all her parts. And Christina, who you think is the breakout? Well, number one is the Maddie Moss Claw, but out of the sisters, the best acting came from Christina. And this is her first time ever acting, and it was a key part. One of them parts, what I'm talking about, somebody texted me because they're confused about BeBe and Marvin Winans. I can't even call them the Winans no more. They're the Winans. But I'm going to talk about that on Monday. But y'all going to learn to listen to what I be telling y'all. And I done told y'all on this platform I don't lie. I said there is a time I lie. Is when I know more than what I'm saying, and I be talked to people that really, really know whatever, and I be acting like I don't know. So I told y'all that lie. That's the lie I will tell on this platform, because I just got to. I got to protect my sources. But that's BeBe and Marvin Winans. That's what it is. BeBe and Marvin Winans. And the reason, definitely BeBe Winans. And probably Marvin Winans, but I got to check Scented Flowers, because Scented Flowers might have been acting on her own accord to just protect Marvin. And it's funny, we talk the Winans and the Clarks the same anyway. It's all one family. But getting back, like I was saying, out of the sisters, as far as they acting is somebody said my BeBe ain't lying. Okay, I got the evidence. No, he lying. Now see what happened was, now some parts y'all probably think he lying about that he ain't lying about. I do that Monday. Yeah, but let me say this right here. You probably, First Lady Shelby, I'm gonna tell you, but you probably think he lying about the mama part. Well, you got to remember. Oh, yeah. No, I ain't coming in. I'm gonna give you the things to take in. Just come on. The part you probably think he lying about is the mama part, but you got to remember. You got to remember Joe Madison, the audio that I heard. Now, if you heard him, I heard Joe Madison say that BeBe said. So that ain't necessarily mean that BeBe said that. Then I read on Billboard.com the transcript from what BeBe said. Now, sometimes they get that wrong. And because Joe Madison said BeBe said, and because the Billboard.com transcript could be wrong, I'm not going to put it on BeBe that BeBe said that his mama was sick and tested positive too. I'm not going to say that. But if you heard that, then you let me know. So that ain't the part I'm talking about him lying. Because I know the transcript and articles can be wrong. And I heard Joe Madison say that BeBe said. Okay? Now, so then all the publications took that and ran with it. And so when they asked Marvin Winans, I'm going to change the title of this. When they asked Marvin Winans, who could be Marvin Winans, but when they asked Marvin Winans about what BeBe said, he said, I don't know where my brother got that from. Now, I read that with my own 2 eyeballs. So I don't know where my brother got that from. Then the day after Marvin got out of the hospital, he went live at the piano on Wednesday. I said what I said. Allegedly. Then he said, my mom is fine. She never had a cough or anything. That's what he said. That's what he said. You said BeBe did say that. I heard it this morning. I heard an interview with BeBe, and he said all three of them happened. So he BeBe Winans for two reasons then. And let me tell you what the nigga said. And I ain't got no problem against BeBe. I love the Winans and the Clarks, but you know I keep it 100. What his line said? He got up there on the what's that boy name? Little short boy. Willie Moore. Talking about the reason why I'm up here talking to you about it is because I know your intentions is pure. Nigga, you don't know what his intentions are. Everybody in media intentions is to have a conversation to get folk listen and engage people. What you talking about? Don't be trying to throw off on me sideways like you did with that post talking about I was never. First of all, your post. See, y'all got to watch, nigga. Church people. He said in his post, I don't know who lied. My brother was never on the ventilator. Stop the lies. Then he went live the day, I think, with this morning talking about I was never on the ventilator. Stop the lie. Ain't nobody said nothing about you being on no ventilator. Where you get that from? I ain't seen it read, I preached, talked, text, tweeted, commented. Nowhere. You just up there covering. And I noticed something else, BeBe Winans. You never told us that you were tested. It sounded like to me, you called your doctor the day after you flew from New York and you done that live that's still up, which you probably done took down, which you probably will take down after you hear about this, but too late, I done got it, where you said, all these people in here scared to death with fear. I ain't worried about nothing. God got me covered. But the next day you went to your doctor. So you got sick twins. The video you done and calling the doctor 24 hours later, BeBe Winans. See, that's the reason why I call you BeBe Winans. And Marvin Winans, I still got to check and make sure because it might be Marvin Winans. You know, but it might not be. It might just be scented flowers. Cindy scented flowers. It may be in her that jumped in there and trying to protect her her pastor. So if that's what she wanted to do, then fine. It ain't Marvin Winans. It's just BeBe Winans. I'm sure it's BeBe Winans. Now that I'm sure of. Huh? I ain't got no amens down in that comment section. I don't even see no amens down in the comment. Those of you that coming in and you saw my title talking about the Clark sister movie, I done talked about it, but I'm gonna come back round to it in just about 2 minutes and then get off this live. And I'm gonna change the title of this because I started talking about the Clark sister and the wine. They brought me over there and got me in that conversation. But let me bring it on around here. I'm gonna say this here. Notice that all church leaders and preachers and pastors there. We have social media occasions now, and we got our own minds, and we got the biblications in one hand and social media occasions in the other hand to balance and compare these stories y'all be saying over the pulpit, over the interviews, and putting in the blogs and the articles that y'all done pay money for them to tell the story where y'all want to tell it. See, we got other outlets like LRL who ain't on nobody's payroll. So we able to look and decide amongst and between ourselves what the truth is and where the truth lies. Now we know you is BeBe Winans. So we already know the Clark sister line about Jackie being an RN. She ain't. She's not. We pulled the record. She's a licensed nurse, a LPN. She's not no RN, but I ran the video. You done seen the video of Karen and Dorena, which they probably lied by mistake. I believe that. I mean, because back home, if you are a CNA, LPN, or RN, you're a nurse. And that you're an RN automatically. You know, so that's probably what happened. But no, she ain't. You know, and they show that watch the movie. Yes, she is a nurse. But what Denise said, and everybody won't get it right, she said she's not a nurse, is what Denise said. Then she explained that she went and took a test 159,000 times, and she never was able to pass it. And then she began to explain in another interview, because there were 4 interviews, she said she's not a registered nurse. Denise was not lying. I checked everything Denise said, and none of what she said was a lie. Now, hold on, because the one thing she said that she hadn't seen them since something, but once she was talking about having a conversation, but she had really seen them somewhere else. And one of the producers said of the movie that they had made contact with her, and she was like, no, they did not. They didn't make no contact with me. That's not true. And then this other girl came out, she put something out, I think her name was Crystal. She said, no, I called her and da-da-da-da-da. Well, the reality is, the whole idea about this particular movie didn't come out till, this is a 2-year-old, well, the idea is 20-something years old, but they didn't start working on this Lifetime thing till 2 years ago. So they were not able to contact her in between that time. They contacted her because it kept coming on the table over and over about them doing the movie. See, that's the way stuff get mixed up. Then y'all in the comments jumping on this side, jumping on that side, when you really can't jump on nobody's side, because everybody's wrong in this. Everybody is wrong in this. Ask me how I know. Because I was able to talk to Denise. I was able to talk to producers, and I was able to talk to Auntie Dodo. And in the midst of all of those conversations, my not assumption, deduction is all y'all responsible for this doohickey, which is a breakdown in communication. Now, I am going to say this. At this point in time, well, when I left off with Denise, because I haven't talked to her physically in a few months. It was this year though, but in a few months. First of all, I'm gonna say this: I ain't heard nobody apologize but Denise. This, and I'm not on nobody's side. I mean, I done the interview with Denise. She go to anybody else now, don't even matter. You know, I heard it with my own eye, my own eyes. I heard her. I seen it with my own eyes and ears. She said, Jackie, forgive me. Karen, forgive me. Dorinda, she called everybody. I think she even mentioned Drew Shear, her husband. She asked all of them to forgive her. And she said, and I hope that you're able to forgive me. I love my sisters. Now, I have not heard no apology from not one Clark sisters publicly at all. Not one. So, with that being said, and what has happened over all these years, everybody's wrong. And and something shoot through me. God, I might have something through. And I know, I'm going to tell you something about Jackie. Jackie is like my Aunt Dot. She is the mom sister of the Fleming sisters. The mom and the 5 sisters that I grew up sing. You know, this is why this is sort of really intrigues me terribly. And she'll try to run everybody, tell everybody what to do. And they let her, I mean, because she's the oldest, you know. But every once in a while, you know, one of the sisters jump up and be like, you shut up. Like Dorinda did in the interview on Lifetime Facebook page last night when Mary J. Blige and Dr. Holly was up there. I mean, they be playing, but to be serious. Like, you was talking, she said, shut up, you done talk. That was so like my mom and her sisters. And anyway, I think everybody is a part of what has went down, and everybody else, to include Larry Clark and everybody else that's cackling, including me, you, in the comment section, us and the fans, makes it worse. That's what I think, because it's not just a family around the corner. This is a family that is in front of the entire world, and it makes it difficult. And then you got people with their own personal agendas and their own personal pain, which Larry Clark, y'all know we bumped heads before. But we worked together a long time ago, me, him, and Twinkie. And also Christina Bell and her group, Zelle. Isn't that interesting? She come from a group that broke up And I ain't playing in a group that broke us. See how God used your broken pieces. And, and you see Terrell on the interview when he talking about they should have had you front and center. I said, now that was missing. You know, good and well, Keonda has her own ministry as well. Talking about you, because you should have been the lead singer. I said that was all kind of mess. But he doing his job. That's what he's supposed to do. But yeah, this I think it's everybody's situation. It's a massage thing. That looks interesting. Yeah, that's that. So make sure y'all go and you watch the movie. What is it? Oh my God, we got a line to get in here.
Wait.
Yeah, and the police is standing there. Look like if we don't wait, we in trouble.
We waited too late to come.
How many people they letting in there?
Probably like a little at a time. It wraps all the way back there.
Oh no, that's not working. What this? It's all right.
Nah, bro.
Oh no, that line's short. That's right there.
But who want to wait?
I can't wait in the sun. I don't have an umbrella either because I'm allergic to it. So I will just go to the house. Well, that was a blessing to be out for a little piece today. We're gonna do some other. In fact, I'm just gonna go. And I got Amazon Fresh. So make sure y'all go and watch this here movie because it is a great movie. Then I'm gonna come back after the movie and I'm gonna finish this talking that I'm doing right here. And then I'm gonna play just the part when part 4, as soon as Denise get on the phone. I think part 4 is when, and the part 4 when she apologized. I think it's part 4 when she done the apology. So that's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna open up the lines and let you guys call in to say whatever you want to say. So we're gonna have a good time Saturday night. All right. The name of the movie is The First Ladies of Gospel, the Clark Sisters, the Clark Sisters. It's going to be on Lifetime. And that's going to be tomorrow, 8 o'clock. See y'all later. And that reviews the Clark Sisters. There you go. That's what we're going to do. You know what? Funky Defy 89, you will miss. You know, we don't do that over here. I'm talking about BeBe. All right. Oh, shoot. The whole thing came down. I'll see y'all later. Goodbye. Okay, now how I stop this?